Welcome to the Living on Pacific Time show. I know we have been completely lost, pretty much, trying to get stuff figured out, editing. Editing's our main problem, but we are, well, we went to try to find programs to do the editing, and guess what we found? There's not that many out there, and especially for free, because free things are not happening. But everybody says there's one good one for what's that other Apple, Macintosh, whatever. Anyway, there's supposed to be a really good program for editing movies. On that system, we have Windows, so we're pretty much lost. Everything is, well, we were using Windows Movie Maker, and so we looked and looked and looked and looked and looked, and guess what we're ending up with? Windows Movie Maker. So, unfortunately, we're still stuck on Windows Movie Maker. I don't know why. It seems to be the best movie maker program for the cheapest amount of money. And we're cheap. We're cheap. So, well, actually, we're not cheap. We just don't have any money. I think there's a slight difference, because if you're cheap, you've got money, but you want to hoard it, sort of. But this is just being, we got no money. So, I mean, it's YouTube. What can you expect? So anyway, I'm glad y'all are back, or we're back, or somebody's back. Who's back? I don't know who's back. Anyway, I'm getting really confused with this camera thing. We've got where it's backwards, and so when I go this way, all of a sudden my hand on the screen is going like this, and I'm like... So anyway, if I quit looking at it, maybe I can get through the segment. Anyway, we had a great time this past summer. We were doing, well, I was doing, what do they call it? You could get a board, to write on, and that way, maybe I could see it, and you could give me helpful hints if you don't want to say anything. Anyway, I was doing open mic, that's what it's called. I was doing open mic in Florida, trying to find a job, but you know how the economy's been, so I didn't get a job, but I did get some experience in doing, well, being on stage anyway, other than our wonderful viewers here. So, that was summer. Then we've been trying to find jobs and editing programs, and we were going to redo the title music, and we're still trying to figure out how to do that. And I got a great program for it. I did. I actually spent money on it, which I should have dropped that and got a video producing. Anyway, I got a music program, and it looks like it's going to be great, but the problem is I've got to install it and learn how to use it. Yeah, fun. Anyway, so that's what we were doing this past summer, and, well, actually this past summer, along with finding a job, I also fixed my brother's computer. So my brother now has a computer that works a lot better than it used to. Let's put it that way. It's not great, but it works better than it used to. It was, for those technical people out there, it only had like 1 megabyte of RAM, and it was Vista. Very, 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 very slow. It took 2 full days to update the thing, because it never been updated. Yeah, on DSL. Yeah, it was fun. Very long summer. But we're back. And we've got the house on Monday night, so I'm hoping to get, stuff recorded on Monday nights. That would be good. Don't you agree? You guys agree? Okay. So we're hoping to get things recorded and edited somehow. In our editing, we were doing the fancy little, first part, and then having the intro, and then the monologue, and then at the end, but may have to switch that around. So, I don't know. So, but I've missed you. I have. Because that's why I can't talk, you see. Because if I talk, goats don't, you know, when you're with goats and computers don't talk, okay? And it's very rare when I have a decent human conversation with that many people, including my mom. So, I love her, but really. So, you know, I don't get to talk very much. So, this kind of helps. And I'm sorry my voice is kind of raspy because it's, I've been sick for the past 2 days. And, I mean, really, really sick. And so I tried everything in the book. And I don't know what's... It's not really snotty nose, but it's kind of like, ugh. Help. I can't go on. I'm thinking. So, anyway. Enough about my sickness. It's your department. You're right. Anyway, we are back-ish, hopefully. Trying to get back into it. I'm also trying to find a job. So, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Yeah, sorry about the lighting. Apparently, 2 bulbs have gone out in here since I last was in here. And I don't know why, but all the lights are here instead of over there. It's like I need them over there, not over here. So, sorry about that. Let's see, we did the, was that good enough explanation for why we weren't here? Because, I mean, we weren't here. Sorry. But we're getting back to it. So, keep watching. It might get interesting. Might not, but it might. Yeah. So we're hoping to get some segments in, cooking segments. We'll have puppets. I promise we'll get some puppets. Might have some on tonight. You never know, because when it starts the show, you might have 1 or 2 things in mind, and then it kind of goes its own way. So, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But we'll try to have something good on. Trying to think if there's any... Oh, I'm going to... Yeah, I do know what I'm doing. Somewhat. Not guaranteeing, but it's possible. We are going to have... We're going to make some rice. Out of a bag. A bag. Yeah. Look, when I cook, it's out of, you know, from scratch. Like your grandmother used to cook. That's how I know how to cook. This is in a bag. This is a bag. So we're going to try Uncle Ben's Ready Rice pouch. It's supposed to take 90 seconds to cook, so I'm hoping that we can do it in a 10-minute section. So that's what I got planned. Past that, nobody knows what could happen. So, anyway, I hope you all have a great time, and come back and watch the next one. Have fun. Bye-bye.